our 7th year of homeschooling now, and I have got to be honest, I have changed my planners more than 7 times. Probably like at least 10 times. I have changed planners. I have changed in the middle of the school year. I have changed probably at the beginning of almost every single school year. I cannot find the thing that works for us. There are 7 of us in our family. I have 5 kids. And when I started homeschooling, I was only homeschooling one child. And so that was super easy. And then the next year I just added in my daughter. But this year I'm homeschooling all 5 of our kids. Their ages are 5 through 13. So they're basically in kindergarten, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 6th grade, and 7th grade. Even though their birthdays are every other year on the academic calendar, kind of the way their birthdays fall, some of them didn't really meet that cutoff. And so I decided, especially because all of them were boys, and boys tend to read later than girls. Not always, but generally. I decided to keep the boys back. So my son David, who is actually 21 months older than Grace. They're only a year apart in school. And then Gregory and John, they're 19 months apart, but they're also back to back because of where their birthdays fall. So, and then Eric, it's funny because there's like a skip. I don't know why I'm talking so much about this. Anyway, it has been hard for me to figure out a good planner that works well for our life, just for our life and for our homeschool. I have always liked to have one planner where I kind of kept everything all in one place. And I'm just finding that just doesn't work. And I can't do that. And I'm finally okay with it. Like, it took me 7 years, but I'm finally okay with the fact that this year I have 2 planners. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and this is A Common Life. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5 kids, ages 5 through 12. Nope, 5 through 13. And I am going to share with you in this video the 2 planners that I am using this year. So, first of all is this planner, which I kind of created my own cover for. These are my 2 words of the year, simplify and sustain. And this is a blue sky planner that I picked up at, where did I get this? I think I got this at Office Depot. I went to Target, but I didn't find anything at Target. And then I think I went to Office Depot. So I'm pretty sure that's where I got this planner. So I'm really enjoying using this planner for our general life, anything that we need, from daily chores and things I need to get done to basically like what's on our calendar. And then I've also added other things into this planner as well, which I will go over with you in just a minute. I'm going to quickly start with my homeschool planner. My homeschool planner is just a composition notebook because my older 2 children, David and Grace, go to a cottage school. And actually Gregory goes there now too, but David and Grace, they receive all of their homework assignments for the week on basically like a forum where they can go, and then if we need to, we can print them off, but we usually just write them down on a board, and as they complete that work, they just check it off and get it done. And so we have basically an online record of everything that they need, and I had started at the beginning of the year kind of copying it down and making sure I had it in my planner, but you know what, I don't really need it. Like, I don't really need it in my planner, so I just stopped doing that. So anyway, everything that they need is either online on that website, or it is on the bulletin board or the chalkboard that is in our classroom. And then for Gregory, his teacher sends out an email of any of the assignments that he needs for 3rd grade, which are really very, very minimal. And so for the most part, I use this for Gregory, John, and Eric, who are my 3rd, 2nd graders, and my kindergartner. And all I do is just write everything down. In the inside cover, I have what I want to do for morning time, and then what I call boys' school, and basically what I want to go over with them during our school day. So we'll start with this top part and move on to this part. And we've done lots of other things too. And whatever we do, I just write it down in here. And also another thing that I started doing was I would print out that teacher's letter that she sends out for Gregory's 3rd grade class. Now, he's only been going for 2 weeks. He's only gone for 1 week, but he's gotten 2 emails. And so I already printed them out. I just haven't stuck them in here yet. So I'm just going to stick them in the book and just have a record of what the expectations are for him for 3rd grade. And then I just write down everything that they get done. So I started using this, I think, like the week before Christmas break. And then I started using it again last week when we started homeschooling again. Or 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry, two weeks. So there's not that much in here yet, but it's so easy to just write down what they do, and that's it. And because they're so young, I don't need a transcript or anything like that. I can just keep this and stick it in a file where I keep all of their schoolwork, and I'll have it all in one place, and I'll have a record of what they've done. Now moving on to my life planner, and as you can see, it's really small. I like to have a planner that I can stick in my purse because I will take this with me to places when I know I'm going to have some time to work on organizing or things like that, because I use this as a checklist for getting things done. Now I'm going to give you a peek inside and kind of like talk you through what is in the book. So at the beginning, I have just kind of a schedule of what I want to do for the week. And it's just laid out there so I have an idea, but obviously not every week looks like this, and that's okay. We just kind of do our best to fit into those time frames what I basically want to get done during that day. So as you can see, each week starts with Monday, and I've gone through literally the entire planner, and I have written down any feast days, saint days, holidays, things like that. And then for any of the saint days, I have written down where I can find a story about their life. And obviously like any appointments or commitments or things like that. And then I also have a list of daily chores, which are for me and for the kids. And we will go through and check all of those off each week. I got this list and then the one that's on the next page from Motivated Moms. I will link to it down below. It is designed so that you don't miss anything throughout the year. It even has like clipping your children's nails and things like that. It's just a really, really great plan. For each of the month layouts, I am using that for my YouTube planning. So I basically just write down whatever videos I would like to do that month. The last section in the planner is called the noteworthy section, and that is basically where I am keeping notes of anything that I need to keep notes about, and also where I am going more in depth about YouTube videos, about what I want to say and talk about and what I'm planning for. That's all at the back of this planner. Like I said, this is kind of my planner, my daily planner, and so that is part of, what I do on a daily basis is planning out my YouTube and my social media and all of that. Then at the very back is a list of all the holidays up to 2022, which is awesome. And then there is also a map of all the time zones, and then just a little pocket folder at the very back. So that's a look at this planner. I really like it. If you are looking for a very practical, simple planner where you have everything laid out for a week in front of you, I really like this planner. I will link to it in the description box down below. And then what I'm using for homeschool is literally just a composition notebook. I am pretty sure this is from the Dollar Tree. So my homeschool planner is costing me $1 this year, which is fantastic. So that's it. This is all I'm using for planners. It is super simple, super straightforward. I am all about simplifying, as my planner says. Sorry, it's kind of glary. I'm all about simplifying this year. I just want our life to be simple, and that includes our homeschool, that includes getting all of our chores done and everything like that. So I'm really, really, really working on simplifying. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to see more videos, about homeschool, large family life, motherhood, and everything in between, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here with me, and if you would like to get notifications, you can click that little red bell to get notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.